Hi, this is John from Chicago. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you the UR85 quadcopter from UR UAV. This quadcopter has been out for about 5 months now. What's going on is there's a lot of new ones that are out, so they're heavily discounting it. They're taking 25% off. Banggood has a sale that's been running for quite a while. So when you click on it, I'll put the link below. Hopefully the 25% off is still there. These model, it's 85. They have both a standard version, which this is. It's the UR85, and then there's a UR85 HD with a CADX turtle on it with a little bit bigger motors. The actual layout of this quad, it's 85 millimeters from propeller to propeller. So this is a little bit larger than the 75s that are quite common right now. The other thing that this has going for it is it has a EOS 2 camera with a 16:9 and 2.1 millimeter lens. The VTX, it has a separate VTX board on it, so that VTX puts out 25 to 200 milliwatt hours, so that'll get you out there with some pretty clear video. The motors on here are 08, 05s. The stator height is 5 millimeters instead of the 2 or 3 on a lot of the other quads that are this size or slightly smaller. So this should give a lot more power. It runs on 2 or 3S. They give you a 3S battery. This is a 300 milliamp hour battery they give you. They also will give you an extra 4 propellers and a neat little cable here that'll you could use your 1S batteries. 2 of those will plug into this. The dry weight of the UR85 is 42.2 grams. For the different batteries, the stock battery is 25.8 grams. It's a 3S 300 milliamp hour battery. I've also, for indoor flying, I'm using a 2S 300 milliamp hour battery, and that's 18.7 grams. And then I also have a 450 milliamp hour battery, 2S, and that weighs 28.3 grams. And then the biggest one for 2S is a 525 gram or a 525 milliamp hour battery at 28.4 grams. This is the one that I did the I'll be doing the thrust test with for 2S. UR85 thrust test 3S battery. $190. Try a second bump. $225. And third bump. Let's see. $190. 2 cell. Only 80 something. Oops, it's 30. 72. A lot less power on the 2 cell. Here I'm doing a range test. This quad has an SPI receiver in it, and they're not noted for getting very good range, maybe 100 yards, although the manual says it's to get 300 meters. My wife's up at about 180 meters, and I'm coming up to 100 right now, and it's still doing quite well. Looks like I'm have to go into the park and through some trees. I have 3 or 4 trees here that the signal's going to go through, and it's still going. I ended up with 265 meters of range. I could have gone further, but my video was breaking up. Next test is doing speed test, doing laps around the playground. In the past, my quickest time was a Sailfly X at 10.3 seconds, and my Tiny Hawk S was 11.7 seconds. This time I'm averaging 11.5 seconds, so it's right up there on speed with the fastest. Now I'm switching from 3X to 2S batteries, and I'm a little bit slower at 12.7 seconds per lap. I'm showing 3 laps, consecutive laps around the playground course. It's still quite good. It's about the same speed as a Mobula 7, both on 2S. Despite being the heaviest brushless whoop, this quad is one of the quickest out there. I guess it's the 0805 motors along with the 1.9-inch diameter props. Since the UR85 did so good on my playground course, I took it out to the bigger course around the actual park fields. It's quite a bit bigger, and I normally don't fly whoops on this, but this was right at home. I was averaging 19 seconds per lap for the 3S, and then 19.7 seconds per lap on the 2S. I was surprised how close the time was for 3S versus 2S. I don't know why that is. Give you an idea on how this compares to other quads. My Leader 120 would average about just over 14 seconds per lap, and we tried a America 6S quad 5-inch, and it averaged 8 seconds per lap. So it is slower, but I'm surprised how good it does. Now I'm running the 2S battery on this. It's a larger 2S battery. It's at 525 milliamp hour battery, but it's amazes me how good this does on the 2S. The largest Pro is the value at $80. It can't be beat. It also is very fast whoop, and there's no yaw washout, so it's really fun to fly. The range is also great at 265 meters, and it's durable. The frame took a real beating, and it held up good. For cons, the durability is also a little bit of an issue. The props came off, but they could be put back on using dental floss in there, and they'll hold in place. It also has a Crazy Bee F4 Pro V2 board, which is noted to have problems. For inside flying, it's a little large and heavy. Here I'm doing 3 laps. I'm averaging 10 seconds a lap. My tiny whoop reviews with 12 whoops, my averages varied from 10 to 13 seconds for this. If you get a chance, please watch my review of the 12 tiny whoops. I'll leave a card up above, or you could click on the description on it down below. Here's a summary of the spreadsheet showing the 12 tiny whoops, and I added this particular one in yellow on this spreadsheet. If you have any questions or comments, please leave those below, and don't forget to click the like if you enjoyed this review. Thank you.